there you go. The weather is a-changin'. 35 degrees, chilly morning out there, and snow is on its way today. Not a ton, but Greg will break down how much we'll see and when we'll see it just in a bit. But right now, you can buy Denver Police's first ever calendar. This is it, put together by a group of Denver police wives. Each month, it features a different officer in their time off the clock, including coaching Special Olympics, teaching at-risk kids how to fish, and more. Fox 31's Deborah Takahara talked with one of the officers on the calendar, Sergeant Tony Lopez, Jr., who was injured on the job a year ago. You probably remember that story, and his wife, Kristen, who helped put the calendar together.
We wanted to humanize the badge, let everybody know that there is a person, a heart behind that badge, and, you know, a family that loves them and wants them to come home to them safe every night. So we just wanted to show everybody that they do other things other than police officers.
Now, you can buy the calendar at Alpine Bank and Amazon.com. Proceeds go to the Denver Police Foundation. It's for a great cause. Kristen Lopez, the wife of Sergeant Tony Lopez, Jr., and one of the creators of the calendar, and Officer Mike Borquez from the Denver Police Department, both here to tell us more about this calendar. Of course, Officer, you're in here, and Kristen, you're in here as well with your husband. So what was the motive or the motivation behind this? Why did you decide we got to do something?
I just think we just had a really bad experience. We wanted to shed positivity on it, you know, and just let all the police officers know that we do appreciate them. A lot of people appreciate them, and kind of the unsung heroes.
Well, and Officer, you're out on the streets and you see some of the negativity that people have, and it's preconceived notions, and there's been a lot of stuff going on nationally, I think, that impacts the relationship here between the public and police. Do you hope maybe this will be one step in bridging that gap?
Oh, absolutely, and that's why, first of all, I want to say thanks for having us on.
Of course.
We really do appreciate it, and that's why I'm not even in uniform right now is because a lot of times when folks see us out on the street, all they see is the badge and the gun and the uniform thing, but what we're really trying to emphasize to the community is that we do have families at home, and we're husbands and we're fathers, and, you know, my folks are still living, so you know, we still have our families that we want to go home to, and that there is that person behind the badge. So.
And community leaders, too. I mean, you created a program, or at least you started a program, teaching kids about what you do and helping, you know, show them what it's all about and build those positive relationships. That was important for you.
Oh, absolutely. It was actually a really good idea because we were getting a lot of calls to a certain at-risk youth facility, and you know, it wasn't just me, but we reached out and brainstormed with the director there, and we just kind of came up with this idea. What can we do, right? And how are we going to do this and do it in a positive way? And so what we came up with is just this two-tier program. So no more are they calling us about little piddly crimes and this and that, but we actually have a reward system where we get to go and do a lot of fun things with the youth when they deserve it, when they do really good things and go to school and.
Which is great, and I can't tell you how much we thank you for doing that. And Kristen, I love in the calendar how there's stories on every page. So you'll see the picture. This is, of course, the picture of you and your husband and your little 6-month-old baby there, cute as a button. And it tells about the backstory. Here, I'll hold this up there. And for you, I mean, your husband was shot 6 times. You know the job's dangerous, but you never think you're going to go through that. And thank God he made through. And you have the baby there, and you guys have a happy little family. But that's the backstory was important for you when you put this together, right?
Yes, because I still feel like we want to show people a little more on the inside, and everything that happened was so nationally broadcasted. You know, I want everybody to know that, you know, we want to give back. You know, this is our way of giving back 100%. You know, everybody from everywhere just stepped in and did everything for us, and still to see such support ongoing even almost a year later is just mind-blowing.
It's awesome. It's great that you guys are kind of moving into the next step, which is to put this out and to raise money. And where does the money go? Where does this foundation?
So it goes to the Denver Police Foundation, which too a lot of people are like, well, what do they do for the police? So, you know, they actually provided the trauma kits for them. So we're huge in tourniquets, saved his life. Wow. So if they hadn't applied the tourniquets, then, you know, he probably wouldn't be here today. So we're a huge advocate for it. So, you know, it couldn't go to a better cause.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't understand that was the program that possibly saved your husband's life.
Exactly.
Well, thank you both for coming
Of
in
course.
and talking
Thank you
about
so
this.
much.
And thank you all for putting this together. I think it's a fantastic cause, obviously.
you.
And I think it sheds a whole new perspective because, you know, many of us may have friends or family that are police officers, but you don't always hear these stories, the positivity, the backstory of things that have happened. Again, you can buy this at Denver branches of Alpine Bank. Just stop in, tell them you want the police calendar. They'll hook you up. And they're also online on Amazon.com. All the information goes to the foundation. It's a great cause. We've got more information online at KDVR.com. Just click on the tab that says On Fox 31. Thank you guys again.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Great calendar. And you kept your shirts on.
Yes. There would have been a lot of airbrushing on mine.
We know, Greg, there's a lot of people in this building alone who love the shirtless firefighter calendars. But shirts or no shirts, we're buying them.
They're all hoarded on your desk, man. I don't know where you're going to find a place to hang that. Hey, we are looking a little cloudy.